So the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, has died from pancreatic cancer at the age of 76. With a career spanning 7 decades, she sold more than 75 million records and won many awards, including 18 Grammys. She was the first woman to make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's take a look at her extraordinary life. Here's David Silito.
Yes, the Queen of the Rhythm and Blues, Aretha Franklin. There she is.
Looking out on the morning rain.
The statement said simply that the matriarch, the rock of her family, had gone. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Born, you know, on her music. Raised on her music. Yeah, it's a sad day.
I'm a miss seeing her in concerts, but I still got her music to live on, so I'm good. As long as I can hear, I'm good.
Because you make me feel.
She had the best voice, and when she sang, you could feel it in your soul. And she always sang something positive and nice. I remember as a kid growing up back in the 50s and 60s, and you hate for her to go. She feel like family.
Her final concert was last year. Her health was failing, but the voice was still there. The song, the anthem that captured everything about her. Miss Aretha Franklin didn't ask for respect. She commanded it. And for the generation that followed, she was the benchmark for soul. Her legacy are moments such as these at the funeral of Martin Luther King. And here, the inauguration of the first black American president. This is music that helped define pivotal moments in history, and the emotional charge came from her childhood in gospel in the church and listening to her father's preaching.
It certainly served as a testing ground for me as a singer, as well as many other good things came from the church.
You're no good, heartbreaker. You're a liar and you're a cheat.
But there was also another side to her. One of her producers described it as a mysterious sorrow. She had, aged 10, lost her mother. She herself had 2 children by the time she was 16. Her private life was turbulent, but in public, she always projected strength. And after a career dip in the 70s, she bounced back in the 80s. But it will be wrong to measure her by awards or sales. That tear perhaps captures it. This was soul music, hardship and sorrow turned into beauty and hope. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul.
David Silito there. Well,